Hey guys, Personal Defense, and here today with another blue pistol case. I don't understand what this trend is with these blue pistol cases. They suck. I like the black ones. Anyway, don't know if you can tell, but that's the Beretta symbol right there. And in here, I have the Beretta PX4 Storm Compact, chambered in 9mm. Okay, so let's kind of do like a little unboxing of it here. These two little tiny latches, and look, those things don't look like they're gonna last very long, do they? So it's a nice small case, though. I kind of like that, but I just don't understand this blue. Why? So we open it up here, and here you can see the firearm and a couple of accessories that come with it. And this thing, I'm not really sure what this is. It's just like a little logo cup or something to separate. Yeah. Anyway, empty magazine, and let's go ahead and look. Empty chamber. Alright, so as I mentioned, this is chambered in 9mm, and I'm just going to take the gun out right here, and like I said, it's the logo cup. Apparently you get 2 magazines with this, and they're steel magazines. They're not plastic, and they both hold 15 rounds of 9mm. You get this speed loader type thing, you know, like you get with the Glocks or the XD or whatever, and you get 3 back straps, and they come with these holders or these nice little foam things. I believe this is the small one and this is the large, and what's installed in the pistol right now is the medium. You pop that pin out right there and put whatever backstrap on you want. So let's take a look underneath the foam on the other side here. We have a brush, a little patch runner with a threaded end there to put your looks like a brass brush and a nylon brush. That's pretty nice. And a cool little Beretta bag. We have the owner's manual here. PX4 Storm Compact. This is some weird warning. And what is this? Warranty card, apparently. And basic safety rules. Oh, and here's the price tag. My friend bought this. This isn't my gun. It's my friend's gun. And I think he actually got it cheaper than that. But still, it's not a bad price. Wow. So the PX4 Storm is available in the 9mm, 40 Smith & Wesson, and 45 ACP. Now there are 3 different variants of those 3. There's the full size, obviously. There's the compact, which is what you're looking at here, and there's also the subcompact. From what I understand, the subcompact doesn't have the rotating barrel action that the compact and full size have. So that's something to consider. Although the subcompact, I think, is about like that. It's a nasty looking little gun. It's pretty cool looking. The compact, which is what we're looking at here, is in between the full size and subcompact. It has the rotating barrel design of the full size, but with a shorter and proportionate slide and grip. So the grip is a little bit shorter than the full size, and the slide's a little bit shorter. It has an ambidextrous slide stop lever, which is right here. in here, and it's kind of, it looks almost like a 1911 slide stop slightly. Still gets 15 rounds of 9mm and 12 rounds of the 40 caliber. And you can use full-size magazines in it as well, which would increase the capacity to 17 or 20. So here you can see in the slide it has some slide serrations up front and in the rear, and even though this model is a compact, I like that they have the slide serrations up front. I really like slide serrations up front. I wish more pistols had that. That's just me. The rotating barrel, as I mentioned a couple of times. Ambidextrous slide stop or slide release. Also ambidextrous thumb safety. This model is the single action and double action. So let's just make sure it's safe here, and I'll show you. Thumb safety off. The trigger pull in double action isn't bad at all. In single action, it's not as light as it could be, but it's not bad. The trigger pulls are actually pretty similar, surprisingly, for double action and single action. It has a rail up front here, even though it is the compact model. You could put a light or whatever you want to. The trigger guard is a rounded trigger guard, which is a pretty typical Beretta style or look. I don't know if you notice about look at some Beretta pistols. They all kind of have this rounded trigger guard like this. The magazine release is reversible, and you can change the way it functions. So this is a pretty left-hand friendly pistol. So the PX4 Compact, as you see here, even though they started making the PX4 Storm in 2004, they didn't come out with the Compact, as you see it here, till 2010. In this form, the Compact, you can only get it 9mm or 40 caliber. The overall length of it is 6.8 inches. Overall height is 5 inches. The barrel length of this particular firearm is 3.2 inches. The full size has a 4-inch barrel. The overall width is 1.4 inches, which is real thin. And the grip width is a little bit smaller than that at 1.2 inches. The weight of this particular compact version is 27.3 ounces unloaded. And like I said, you can get 15 rounds of 9mm or 12 rounds of 40 caliber. So like I said, this thing looks awesome. Even though I don't care for the finish of the slide, it's just a good looking pistol, don't you think? It has a real unique look. It's not really something you typically see, and that's pretty much what I like about it. I like stuff that nobody else has, and that's kind of what this one has. Kind of has that look to it. So, and I do like how it says PX4 Storm and the grip and everything, and I think they did a good job. Whoever designed this gun did a pretty good job of designing it. Okay, so takedown is actually pretty easy. It's very similar to a Glock. It's almost actually identical to a Glock. It has the spring-loaded pins right here, just like a Glock. So you would just hold it like you would a Glock, pull those down, and you just push it forward. So takedown is very, very quick and easy. Okay, so I took this apart, and getting it back together was kind of a pain. It took me a little while to kind of look at it and figure out what the hell was going on before I could get it back together. That barrel, because it rotates and everything, you have to get it just exactly right. And then it has that, I don't even know what it's called. It's like a guide rod block thing. So the Beretta PX4, I wish I had it in the full-size version, but the compact is just as good. Um, Looks awesome. I don't like the finish on the slide, like I said. I think it would be an issue if you were wet, sweaty, rain, snow, whatever. That might be an issue with grip. But other than that, it's awesome. The action is butter smooth. I mean, if you get a chance to see one in the store or whatever, just take it and just rack it back a couple times. You can feel how smooth it is with that rotating barrel. It feels great. It's a nice shooter. When I shot it at the range, it's a great shooter. It's just a great gun. Now, I can't speak for the subcompact, as it doesn't have the rotating barrel, so I'm not really sure how great that would be. But as far as the compact and the full size, they're great guns. And you know, I've been wanting one of these in 45, so maybe someday I'll get a full size PX4 Storm in 45 caliber. But until then, this was all I got to play with. So thanks for watching, guys.